guy. So let's go on to waveform 7. This is waveform 7. And we might actually hear this a little bit better if I had some audio going in. We might be able to hear something better. So I'm going to try and patch in some audio. So over here next to my oscillator 2, I have a anti-oscillator. So this is just a triangle waveform that I'm going to take from here, and I'm going to patch it into the input of our board filter over here. So we should hear kind of a drone, and the cutoff will still sort of cut off and move according to the modulation signal that we see at our oscilloscope. So it's just kind of like a nice little growl. Let me just tweak the frequency of our drone there. Now you get the idea there. So that's waveform 7. Let's go on to waveform 8. Now let's look at that shape over at the oscilloscope. That's waveform 8. Let's look at waveform 9. Just get in here. Here's waveform 9. It's pretty different than the shape I have in the manual. So let me just kind of maybe bring the frequency of my saw wave up. Try playing with the resonance. My frequency down a little bit now. There we go. So you can kind of see that shape over at the oscilloscope. Okay, let's move on to waveform 10. There we go. Let's try waveform 11. That's waveform 11. Let's jump over to waveform 12. Kind of like this one. Let me adjust my frequency over here down a little. You can see our shape changing over there at our oscilloscope. Okay, so that's waveform 12. Let's go now to 13. And let me just get a reference of what this one's supposed to look like. Supposed to be kind of low and then go high. And that's kind of what we're seeing over there. This is the high portion, the low portion. Okay, we're not hearing a lot of that modulation, but let me see if I can maybe get where we can hear most of that. Just trying to make it more obvious there in the lower section there. But you can hear it. Let me try bringing this up a little. Just experimenting with it. And it's just kind of shooting all the way up now. High and then low. All right, let's move on to waveform 14. Let's waveform 14. And now waveform 15. I'll make sure you get a look at that over there. So here's waveform 15. And I think you're getting an idea of what this is doing. All right. So let's try something a little different before I wrap this segment up. I'm just going to take some of the random voltages coming out of my noise ring over here, and I'm going to patch them into the 1 volt per octave there. Just kind of combine two different things. Let me bring down the frequency of our waveform over there. I'm going to actually take the resonance out a little bit. So hopefully you can see what it's doing there and here. You can hear it kind of going up and then coming back down. Let's try a few different waveforms. I'm not going to do all of them again, but let's try like number 5. That's number 5. Let's try number 3. Try bringing the resonance back up. Okay. And so that is a short little demo on bank number 5, which is meant to be used for cyclical sequences and slow modulations recommended when you're using them with filters. In the next segment, what I hope that we can do is go into bank number 6. Now, a few notes about bank number 6, if you haven't looked ahead yet. Bank number 6 is actually going to be a series of sort of square wave compressions, in case you're interested. And might find it a little more challenging since it's a lot of square waves. We're not really going to see that much interesting stuff over at our oscilloscope, at least not as much as we have in the previous segments. So I might try to come up with some kind of maybe rhythmic demo or maybe a sound demo. I haven't quite decided yet. But hopefully you found this last demo on Bank 5 useful, and hopefully you'll stay tuned for the next one. So thanks for watching, and keep on patching out there.